So I go see a doctor first. With fertility issues, they look to the man first. It's a lot like murder that way. And so I go to the doctor. First thing, I don't even get my first sentence out. First thing they want from me, semen sample. I got to give them a sample of my semen. And I know it's a medical procedure, but it's got to be one of the most awkward medical procedures in the world to just take a cup from a nurse and be like, okay, I'm going to be in that room right there performing this medical procedure. If you wouldn't mind turning the music up a little bit, please. Awkward as hell, man. I take the cup from the nurse. I'm walking over to this room. I'm like, I don't know what this room's gonna be. I'm like, is it just gonna be an empty room? They're not gonna make me use my imagination like a psychopath, are they? I go into this room. All my fears were alleviated. It was a quaint setup. They had like a 20-inch television, old DVD player with like pornographic titles from like the early 2000s, which was my heyday. Like, it was like, the whole gang was there. Jenna Jameson, Asia Carrera, Sylvia Saint. Felt like reuniting with old friends. It was crazy. In my memory of it, like Bob Seger was playing in the background. It was nostalgic as hell, man. It was beautiful. But then as soon as you sit in there, you're like, oh, but how long should I be in here? Like, I know it's a medical procedure, but I still got a reputation to uphold, you know what I mean? I got someone waiting for me right there, so I'm like thinking what time, like 30 seconds, way too quick. You don't want to be that guy, like, I don't even know if it's physically possible, but you definitely don't want to just come out of there right away. Yeah, they're like, oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Couldn't even put the lid on, for God's sake? Man, oh, man. But you don't want to luxuriate. You don't want to come out drenched in sweat after like an hour or something. Whew. Didn't know how bad I needed that, thanks. So I came out after 7 minutes. I thought that was a good, respectful, medical amount of time. I was actually done after 5, but I hung out for a couple minutes and let my heart rate come down a little bit. But then it's so awkward. I didn't know what to say to the nurse when I gave her my sample, so I said the weirdest thing. I handed it to her, and I said, do with that what you will. She's like, I'm gonna send it away to be analyzed. Yeah. That's what I meant. That's absolutely what you should do with that. So I come back like a week later. They got my results back, full lab report with a bunch of numbers.